Yo, back from my trip to Houston. This thing's been sitting for 7 days. This blue foam, or blue glue, it's still kind of rubbery, might be cold, but this definitely isn't going to be able to shape with this thing. I was at Walmart, and they actually had this Worth brand expanding foam, so I figured I'd pick up a couple cans. We'll see if it's worth it. But I was also watching another video, is Stilt Beast Studios, prop makers, and they were actually using Loctite foam, and they were spraying it with some water, and he was actually just being able to touch it with his hand. So I'm curious. I'm going to fill in the gaps on the outside in these corners, see how this works, and spray it with some water. The instructions say shake for a minute. I already shook it, and quick curing, tack-free time in 10 minutes. And then foam can be cut, polished, or painted after 60 minutes. It does show that you have to hold upside down, so seems kind of weird. Let's spray some in here. But what he was using the water for was, I think, to cure it a little bit, give it a little bit of quick cure, and be able to press it in and mold it and shape it. So I'm curious what that'll do. Spray a little water on there. Well, I remember he did say something about 3 minutes after he sprayed it. So let's set a timer, 3 minutes. I'm making a little drip there. Let's grab a paper towel. I also grabbed out a spatula or whatever. Kind of curious if, yeah, that still sticks to it a little bit. Hasn't been the 3 minutes yet. Of course, I'm doing this on the bench since it's going to stick there. I'm going to push this in anyways. That's not really, thinks because it's expanding, now I'm taking out the air bubbles out of it. So, bad choice. Oh, upside down. Guess I'll have to cut her out of the video because I know she won't want to be in the video. Well, that's just stuck on there. Well, I'm going to fill in this other area. My 3 minutes were done, but I was putting more on there. Ugh. This stuff just gets everywhere, doesn't it? Maybe grab the alcohol off the bottom. Not the alcohol, the fuel. Denature alcohol, whatever. Forget what I got down there. I'm wondering. Spray my hands down with some water. Let's see what this does. Nope. That was a bad idea. Well, I'm gonna just let this sit and come back to it in a few minutes. It's been 15 minutes since I put the foam on there and sprayed it. Well, it's not sticking to my fingers. One thing I was watching in the video from that YouTuber, yeah, you can sit there and manipulate it, but the outside is going to have a skin to it, but the inside's not really cured. This side's actually a little more cured, but I think I sprayed that first. This side's a little spongy. All right, I'm going to come back to this in an hour after it sits and see how it works. And I wonder if this tube is going to be shot, and if I'm going to be able to use that anymore. I did grab out the can of fuel to wipe my fingers off. Seems to work okay. Okay. I wonder if I ruined that. Yeah, who cares? 20 years old. Well, I filled in some more spots with more spray foam. I was shaving it down, found some gaps. I think it was when I was actually moving the foam around and trying to squish it in. I probably created gaps. And then I was actually watching a video last night, and I was thinking, what about like a little die grinder? I don't have an air compressor right now. I don't have any air tools I used to have 25 years ago. So I'm gonna go buy an electric one, but still got my drill with a sanding pad on there. So I might try that, see how that works. But I'm gonna shave this down with the knife and then experiment. Seems to kind of work, but it's a little on the slow side. Die grinder will work better, it's going to be faster. I'm using a 40 grit pad. Yeah, that's too hard to get in that way. Come along. Not completely happy with it, but I don't know what to expect, and I'm just experimenting. See ya. This thing's going in the trash. I'm going to start over with a whole thing of pink foam. I hate it. I don't like it. Try something else. You learn, you fail, you learn again. Only got a few more days here at home, then I'm taking off again on Sunday. See you guys later. Yo, I'm not fully giving up on this thing. I was watching another video, and the McFarlane guy, his sculptures, he was actually using joint compound. I don't think he was using this joint compound. He was just using generic. I tried this stuff. This stuff's not drying. You can see actually, well, you might not be able to see. It's still pink in there, so it's not, I put it on too thick, so it's not drying for me in some of the thick areas. So I don't know if that's the solution. But the reason why I'm not giving up is because it doesn't have to look pretty. I just need to get it smooth, and I may actually throw fiberglass on this thing and just be done with it, because I just need a smooth-ish surface so I can lay the glass on there. But I do have some gaps in here where, I don't know, I may go buy some regular old joint compound and try it out. Also testing out a new camera. Got a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and the Mic 2. So I had to test it out. And I keep looking down here because I got my phone control on there. And I may try to select my head so it'll follow me. And we can walk over here and I can wave at the camera. And I can walk over here and say, this is my kid's motorcycle. That's my motorcycle, which I may put that up for sale. Don't know. I did also try taking a heat gun to this to kind of try get it to dry, but hasn't really done any good. So I don't know. Not giving up on this thing, but kind of pissing me off. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, which is good. It's how we learn. Catch you guys later. I'll do another video later. I'll at least call this one done and upload something and then come back to it.